This week, we're going to continue thinking about Brazil. We're going to explain how urbanization can affect the population of cities in Brazil. To do this, we need to understand the difference between urban and rural. We will also need to show our understanding of push and pull factors. We will also need to describe the impact that these have on contrasting areas of Brazil. Let's start by clarifying what we mean by urban and rural. Urban areas are often places such as cities and towns. They are built-up areas, usually with larger portions of the population living there. Rural areas are places such as countrysides, with feature wide open spaces with fewer buildings and people. Can you sort the pictures from the starter task into rural and urban areas? Once you've sorted your pictures into urban and rural areas, can you use these pictures to help you identify any features you might find in these different types of areas? What have you noticed? Don't forget to send your answers back to your class teacher. Can you name some urban and rural areas in the UK? What about in the Northeast? What about in Brazil? This is Brasilia in the urban south of Brazil. What do you see in these images? What features do you notice? Look at the buildings. Look at the roads. How many people do you think would live there? What do you think these buildings might be? What would having these buildings mean for the population? Would they all be places to live? Or would they be something else? What could these buildings provide for the people who live there? What don't you see in these images? This is the Caatinga in the rural north of Brazil. What do you see? What don't you see in these images? How are these two places different? How might this affect their populations? Why might somebody move from the rural north to the urban south? The reasons for human migration are known as push and pull factors. Let's explore these together. For your first task, start on the line at the rural north. Read each of the push or pull factors from your task sheet. Decide if this reason would move you towards the urban or rural end of the scale. Take one step in the corresponding direction. Here's one example. There is very little education in the rural north. Would this make you stay in the rural north or move towards the urban areas? Let's try another one. There is no electricity in your village and you need computer access for your learning. Would this make you stay in the rural area, or is it more likely to make you move to the urban area? Continue this activity with the remainder of the clues. Let's see where you end up. But what are push and pull factors? What do these terms mean? Push factors are reasons why a person moves from a particular area. Very often this is due to factors such as lack of services, safety, crime, crop failure, drought, flooding, poverty or war. On the contrary, pull factors are reasons why a person moves to a particular area. Very often this is due to factors such as higher employment, increased wealth, better services, good climate, more fertile land, and a lower risk of natural hazards. Can you sort this list into push and pull factors? Can you think of reasons for your answers? Don't forget to send your teacher your ideas. Imagine you live in the Caatinga, but are planning a move to Brasilia. Write a letter to your friend explaining all the reasons for your move. Try to include as many key geographical terms as possible. Have fun!